Craig back with another weekly Craig and Careers. Today I'm going to be talking about, in brief, decolonizing social impact, which is a huge topic. And you might wonder, why is a white guy talking about this? But it is so important to think about power, ethics, voice in trying to advance a better world, whether you're working on peace building or economic justice or something else. First of all, is no single person or institution has the answers or all the answers around social change. And so one of the most important things about thinking about power and authority and voice is often the institutions and people closest to the challenges that are being worked on have the best insights. That doesn't mean outsiders or allies can't play an important role. They can by helping to amplify voices, helping to share best practices, helping to fund. Since I've been working in the sector for a long time, I will share I've been part of funding proposals in regions where I knew nothing about the country. Maybe I was a slight expert in the topic. I've worked in countries or regions where often I think someone from that region or a neighboring region could do it better and more sustainably. So I've definitely been part of the development or social impact industrial complex. But some of the ways I've tried to work on this is sometimes when I'm asked to do something, be like, hey, here's 10 other people or institutions I think could do it better or quicker or easier or more sustainable. Of course, there's a challenge. We all need to pay the bills, but I've increasingly been doing that, referring to others who have more expertise. A lot of talk about panels, avoiding male-only panels. That's something I deliberately try to avoid as much as possible. Now when it comes to funding and budgets, that's a more challenging thing. And there's been increasing talk about localization and pushing more resources to the communities that can do it best. There has been a switch there, but too often that the funding or support for social impact organizations compared to what is available in global north or is not sufficient. So we've got a long way to go. A couple of key resources. One is look at communities like the PCDN Career Campus, Shifting the Power Network, Peace Direct. There's so many of the Skoll Network. There's so many great. Take a look at the work of Decolonizing Wealth and the Decolonizing Wealth Project by Edgar Villanueva. Fantastic. Look at The Revolution Will Not Be Funded by Insight. One of the classics is Pedagogy of the Oppressed by Paulo Freire, and I've also used a lot Theater of the Oppressed by Augusto Val. And I'd say the last thing is really humility. Too often the idea is outsiders can come in and build or help support magical social change. And if we all had a little bit more humility about the challenges that we face everywhere in the world and that we can learn from everyone in each community, organization, individual has strong insights and get away from the idea that we're going to export knowledge and expertise only one way. So I think that's probably humility is a huge thing. Thanks for watching Craig and Careers for this week. Stay tuned. Let me know what you think. Suggest other topics and keep working for impact.